Hello, everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone talks faith, competing on and off the track, LA 28, and life after athletics. The four-time Olympic gold medalist and 400-meter hurdles queen is one of the star names competing in Grand Slam track's debut in Kingston, Jamaica. Recently, she spoke to series supremo Michael Johnson in Los Angeles at the 2025 Upfront Summit. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone is one of the shining stars of track and field athletics. After retaining her women's 400-meter hurdles title at the Olympic Games Paris 2024 and breaking her own world record for a sixth time, the 25-year-old took her tally to 4 Olympic golds with a key role in the women's 400-meter relay. The Team USA hero is one of the big names competing in Grand Slam track GST, which makes its debut in the Jamaican capital Kingston on Friday, April 4th. Ahead of the inaugural meet, she was interviewed by GST Supremo and fellow four-time Olympic gold medalist Michael Johnson at the 2025 Upfront Summit in Los Angeles. While her smile has lit up the track on so many occasions, McLaughlin-Levrone told Johnson why she looks so serious before the start of her Paris individual race final. "I'm not waving at the camera," she said. "I'm locked in because I know what I'm there to do. And I'm really focused on executing and giving my all to everything that I am here to do." The American explained that her Christian faith is key to her focus. "Just knowing that my identity is not in whether I win or lose this race, first and foremost, gives me so much peace to go out there and use the gift that I've been given," she says. "I'm talking to myself. I'm repeating the race plan in my head. The night before, I'm visualizing a lot of prayer. And once I get on that line, I know that all the preparation has been done. I've done everything I need to do to be prepared for this moment. Now it's just letting the gift shine for itself." Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone. Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, always the competitor. Having won everything there is to win in the one-lap hurdles event, McLaughlin-Levrone, who lives and trains in Los Angeles under coach Bobby Kersee, could easily switch to the flat 400m and perhaps add to her tally of Olympic titles in a new event. However, she appears motivated to bid for a unique hat trick of 400-meter hurdles golds at the LA 28 Olympics in her adopted hometown. "There's always something we can improve upon," she insists. "That's the beautiful thing about our sport. I love pushing the bounds of what's possible. I think track and field right now is in such a unique place where you're seeing athletes just do unbelievable things every year. And it's just so exciting to be a part of that, especially bringing it back home for LA. I'm just going to continue to see what's possible, figure out what I need to work on and fix, and see how much lower we can get those times. I think there's definitely a different motivation from when you're still trying to reach a certain point or pinnacle. But I think what keeps you there is just always finding something to keep chasing. I think when you become complacent, when you become comfortable, when you believe that where you are is all you need to, that's where people start to become stagnant. Sometimes I'm imagining there's somebody faster than me who ran a certain time and I'm chasing them still. You know what I mean? I'm always just finding something that keeps me motivated, keeps me hungry. What else can I work on? What can I fix? What can I do better? Who's doing things better than me? And how can I become more like them? And so it's just constantly having something you're looking ahead towards. And I think that's what motivates me, almost as if I didn't make it to where I'm trying to go. While she is keen to keep giving her best as an athlete, it turns out that the New Jersey native's competitive nature stretches well beyond the track. "Living life with my husband," she reveals. "He's like, not everything is a competition. Not everything is a race. It doesn't matter what we're doing, I'm going to try and do it better. Whatever I do, I probably give 100% to. I think it's just a mindset, and I think it's how I want to live my life, knowing that regardless of what I'm doing, I want to give my 100% to it. I want people to know that I care. I want the Lord to know that I care and that I want to do my work well. I think it's also the natural competitor. I'm sure in certain ways you just can't help but be competitive in whatever you do. Sometimes I need to tone it back a little bit, but in a lot of ways I do think it does help me to do things to a certain level of excellence." Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone considers future after athletics. While McLaughlin-Levrone's immediate attentions are on GST, she has already thought about her life beyond athletics. She married former American football player Andre Levrone Jr. in 2022 and is keen to start a family and pass on what she has learned through her career. When asked by Johnson about her plans for retirement, she replied, "I mean, there's a lot of things that come to mind. Obviously, I would love to be a mom. I would love to raise a family with my husband, who's studying to be a pastor. I would love to be involved in the lives of young girls. I think that teenage years for me were a very rough time, even just around Rio going to the Olympics. I think it's a very important time in a young girl's life. And whether that looks like mentorship, whether it looks like coaching, whatever that looks like, I just definitely want to be able to use some of the experiences and the wisdom that's been poured into me and pour that back into others. And maybe it would give me an opportunity to be a little bit competitive if I'm coaching. But I think there's a lot of opportunity ahead, and I'm just going to use the gifts I've been given to the best of my ability. Please subscribe the channel, share this with a friend, thank you.